the most of retrofitting we are in is purely because of poor workmanship, or poor material use, and change the fuse. If I recall around 150 projects within around 15 years, uh, 75% of the project is of poor workmanship or because of material selection, and the rest all is change the fuse. Maybe change of fuse like software part. So they want to add some equipments or change the position of the server rooms. Is calling for repair retrofitting. Second, because of FAR, many of the cities they're increasing the FSI. So they're adding more floors, keeping that maybe it's a new construction that as an intact. Maybe 7 floors they've constructed and they want to add another 3 floors extra. So there also is called for retrofit. And many of the showrooms are research centers. They've added new equipments like software parks or labs. Example, SAP labs as a software park. Many of these places have added it because of that. It's called for it. And nowadays, we have been using carbon fiber wrap, steel plate bond. These kinds of materials been used extensively. And recently, UHPC has come, ultra high concrete. So we have been using these kinds of materials all over India. We are doing kind of retrofitting. And recently, we did retrofitting on repair work on Shiva statue at Murdeshwar. We have won ACI award for that. And in 2010, we have done repair retrofit. We have been doing anyway, but the ACI award we've been conferred on Adani project power plant retrofit. See, this is one of the projects done is because purely because of change in at market where additional service load is proposed for extra. See, this was the existing building when it took over, and this is how the foundation strengthening was done. Earlier, if you see the top left-hand side first picture, lot of slushy clayey soil, because this thing is situated just on the bank of Mahi River. Mahi River is a river where it goes and it's the Arabian Sea, and like Sturi they call. And if you see the second right-hand side picture, for Kerala being a seismic active place, the designed foundation was not okay. So this was studied by consultants, and they've given proposal of adding reinforcement and increasing the cross section, like how we have done it in our pics. So you can see how we are adding reinforcement down below pictures by rebar anchoring and then anti-corrosion coat, and then the concrete tank. And the challenge was as soon as we 6 feet or 7 feet down, water started pushing out. So we were continuously supposed to pumping it out and do the concrete. And then the column effect we have done like this, the surface preparation, jacketing, hyper concrete jacket, and even the walls were used with a laterite top. So we had to remove that walls and incorporate rebars. While this retro, we have taken care to have a lap joint of the where bending point to zero at the center almost. As per consultant's advice, you can see the lap at the center of the structure and shuttering, and then the overing of left side picture was earlier over it, and right side we can see all the infill, the wherever opening there it was filled with RC wall. So that seasonally is to some extent not a greater, to some extent strengthened. And Hyderabad, we have done one project where the building was 7 floors exist, it's under construction, but it was existing. 8 towers was there, and If you see, we have strengthened 111 numbers of footing, 54 numbers of core walls, 360 columns, like that, because FSI was increased and they've allowed builder to add three more floor. We have used all these materials like per anchoring, resins, dual shrinkage compensated micro concrete, and special concretes like back concretes also being used. Carbon fiber is used, and right side was the proposed, left side when took over it was condition everything. And this is how we did planted columns and the challenge the planted columns situated in all seven floors and some places at second, third, fourth. But getting the RMC and the pumping it at that level was a challenge. So we have used a back concrete at Hyderabad. We have spoken to Lafarge. They gave it back. So the bags used to come in a small vehicle. Whatever quantity wanted, they supplied. So we have poured it. And this is how the jacketed, before prior shuttering, how we have fixed. And this is a heavy beam, you can see being done. And the challenge is this is almost a 0.75 to 1 third. So flow of concrete. Here we have used a micro concrete. We used normal concrete because flow was getting affected. So we have done the core drilling on top, shutter it, and from the top, pour the concrete, micro concrete. And after de-shuttering, you can see. And later we have done shuttering. And this is one of the classic case where the old thing, but some issues with this is a carbon fiber, carbon laminate work, steel plate bond work, and after all works is on steel plate bond, steel MS section support, done the fire retardant into coating systems. Anyway, for to save the time, I'll end my presentation. Later, I'll share the organizer.